Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I didn't realize we'd have such a great turnout, or I would have got a sound system. So please forgive me. I'll try to speak loud, and everybody who speaks during this ribbon cutting, I'll ask them to also speak a little loud to make sure everybody can hear. The air conditioning is a little loud as well, so please forgive us for that. But welcome to Pueblo Community College. This is a great day for our cosmetology program and for our college in terms of our students and the services we provide to our community. I am Erin Herger-Tafoya, and I am the Executive Director of Marketing and Communications, and I want to welcome you to this great day. There's a lot of history behind this program, and I thought it would be best to start out with our chair of the program, who has been here for some time, and give us that background and tell us of this great facility that you are in today. So let me introduce Michelle Edwards. She's the chair of our cosmetology department.
Hi, everybody. Well, can you all hear me? I'll use my teacher voice today, okay? So, welcome to Cosmetology, back on main campus. We're so excited, so yay. As Erin said, I'm the department chair of the Cosmetology department. We're here on campus in the Student Center, for those of you that may remember that went through that program or were affiliated with the program. It was in the Student Center, back where Pueblo Joe's and the GPA room were. That's where I took my state board exam. Then the program went away, and they brought us back in 2008 of March. And we were housed down in Abriendo on that corner for 16 years. So it was like moving out of my home and moving back to move to here. So when we moved here, before we got to move here, it started when Patty started here, Dr. Ajadic. When do we get to move to campus? We want on campus. When's our space going to become available? She would always tell me, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We'll get you there. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I remember our project director walked into our old facility and said, you're moving to campus. And I went, huh? We are? And lo and behold, here we are. And it's been my vision, my dream to be on campus so our students can feel a part of campus life, to know what it's like to be part of Pueblo Community College as we envision it, to be able to walk out into the courtyard and be a part of Fall Fest, Spring Fling, first day, and not have to drive to campus. One of the first things the students asked me when we found out about this space, do we get parking? Because they had 16 parking spaces and parked 4 blocks away. So here in our new space, we get to separate out, and which is going to make the enhancement of our programs even better. When you get to walk through this space, you'll have to go through the double doors all the way down to the esthetician room to see that space. And then we have a nail tech room, a theory lab, a spa room, and then this beautiful room here. Our old space, we were all on top of each other. Try fitting 88 to 100 students in one space. It was kind of cramped. And my staff were like, they would be pulling out their hair, and it was always loud and noise and distracting. But here we get to enjoy this new space. So we're almost maxed out in our new space. Sorry, but we are. Our esthetician program and nail technician program and our hairstyling program are concurrent enrollment programs. So they fill within the first week of when enrollment opens. So they're already maxed out with a waiting list. Our cosmetology will be full by the time I come back in August. And then we're working on our brand new barbering program. This is their second year. We're so excited. And so we have a lot going on. We have ways to grow, and we're not done. So welcome to this new space. There's some thank yous that I need to be able to give, I want to share. First and foremost, Dr. Miller. Couldn't have done it without her. So thank you. The deans, Dr. Miller, Jenny, all of the administration that helped put this together. Couldn't have done it without it. Our facilities, Ron, he probably pulled his hair out a little bit with me, a little bit. Can we change this? Steve Widener, who was our project manager, I call him and say, I don't like this, we need more electrical because we're not gonna make it. We'll be blowing breakers every day. So he was like, okay, we'll get you more, we'll get you more. They were wonderful. My staff, Andrea Valencia, Pam Graham, Lisa Pacheco, they're my right hand. I cannot do anything without them. So they've put up with me this year, and I would come in crying. And they would say, it's okay, you'll be fine. They came in and put these rooms together. So when you walk through, this is all on them. They've done a great job. So thank you, ladies. Thank you. And I don't know if Cindy Miller's here.
She's out that door.
But every piece of furniture you see in there, she is back there, you see in these spaces, she got them to Houston and the contractor and everybody. She got them here to be put into place. I didn't have to come running to campus every time a truck pulled in, so thank you very much. Appreciate it. And last but not least, my husband and my daughter, I don't know where she's at, she's over there. I would come home, and we had a saying in our house, if we had a stressful day, we could just come in and start blurting out our day. Well, this whole semester, last semester, I'd go in and blurt out my day before I even said hello. So my husband reminded me of that. He would look at me and say, hello. So thank you, honey, for putting up with me. So thank you, everybody, for coming and supporting us. We really appreciate it. Now you get to come see and have services done when we open back up, because we'll have specials running for staff and faculty and students throughout the month of September, or throughout the first semester. So thank you, everybody.
And of course, the studio is open to the community as well. So please let people know that this is a viable and wonderful place to get services done. So get the word out, get the word out. So another great thing about Pueblo Community College. Up next, we always like to have a student perspective. Well, the student is not a current student. She's a former student, but she's also on our advisory board. And so at this time, I would like to introduce Darian Shinovich. She'll come up and speak.
So many people. Hi, my name's Darian. Try to talk loud. I am a 2013 graduate of the concurrent enrollment program from PCC's Cosmetology. Still friends and colleagues, some with the staff and some of the students that I went to school with. I joined the advisory board this last year, and my job, I'm the chair, so my job is to work with staff, work with community, and bridge the gaps between students and essentially real world situations. And I don't think anybody really realizes what being on campus means for the students. When I was in school, we were off of campus, and it was very just separated. We had to bring in our own clients, and it was hard sometimes because we didn't get that outside feel. And what this does is it not only brings everybody together as students on campus for that, but it brings the campus to us. It brings the campus to our booth so that we're able to share our services, and it just brings everybody together. But hopefully this year, with my help, with Christina Casados' help, she couldn't make it today, she's my co-chair, we're gonna work with the program to not only better what they have going curriculum-wise, but hopefully possibly set up some programs to where students will be able to graduate from this program and go straight into some kind of a commission-based or a booth rent-based workplace. It's not so difficult for them to go in and pay all this money up front. But that's our ideal, is to utilize our experience out in the real world and our business sense to help the students move forward. So again, you have no idea. This place is gorgeous, and I'm so excited to see what we do in the next year or so and working with them and all that good stuff. So thank you for having me, and excited to see where it goes.
Thank you, Darian. Appreciate you. I'd like to bring up Ron Vigil now. He's the Senior Director of Facilities, and he will talk a little bit more about the construction project. Ron?
Thank you. I'm going to have to read mine. Okay, the Health Consolidation Project was a $6.3 million project that was funded by the Colorado Legislature in 2022 with SLRF funds, which are federal dollars given to the states to be used for capital construction projects. This project was a two-part project, the first part being the renovation of the health science building for the dental hygiene program, which was started in August of last year and was just completed now in January. And the second part, of course, was the renovation of the MT building to relocate the cosmetology program from a leased space on Abriendo back here to campus. To complete a project of this size, it takes a lot of planning, organizing, and a great deal of communication and teamwork. So I would like to recognize the following for helping helping me make this project a success. First of all, Steve, where are you at? Steve Widener. He was the owner's rep, so Steve was responsible for project keeping it on schedule, working with the contractor, architects, and schools. Michelle, thank God he was here because I had just started at the time, and I was getting pulled 100 different directions. So thank you, Steve. I couldn't have done it without you. Appreciate it. Where's HW Houston Construction? They were the general contractors on the job, and as always, they did a top-notch job. We always enjoy working with them. Thank you, guys. Daniel Gibbons, I seen him here. He was the project manager for Houston. Thank you, Daniel. You probably wanted to shoot me sometimes. Dale Spencer, I didn't see him here, but he was the superintendent for HW Houston. He did an awesome job keeping the contractors, the subcontractors moving, keeping the schedule going. Thank you, Dale. And Nick Coletti. I did see Nick here somewhere. He was the project engineer. And just a little bit, Nick started the project as an intern with Houston Construction. And this spring, Nick graduated from Colorado State University with an engineering degree and now is working full-time for Houston. So congratulations, Nick. And then we have Amy Herding-Smith with HGF Architects. She was the on-site architect working with MOA. She probably wanted to shoot me half the time too. But thank you, Amy, for all your hard work. And lastly, I would like to thank Dr. Javik for allowing me the opportunity to lead this team as your Director of Facilities. There were times I didn't think I was going to make it through the day, but because of your words of encouragement and your grace you showed me, I'm still here. So thank you, Patty, and I will truly miss our early morning chats. Thank you.
So that's a great transition. I told Patty I'm not crying if you're not crying, so we have a deal, but I don't know if it's going to last. So it's my honor and probably the last time I get to introduce Dr. Patty Javik.
Well, this is a great turnout, and I think that it just speaks volumes to how important PCC family is. And whenever any one of us have an opportunity to celebrate, we all come together and celebrate for each other. That's the true meaning of community, and so I really appreciate it. I always appreciate having the chambers come. I promise you this is the last time you're going to have to come. I think I told you that a couple months ago, but here we are again because we never let the grass grow under our feet around here. We're always looking for new opportunities, and it is very heartwarming to hear how excited the students are to be back on campus. We thought we had something special down on Abriendo. Michelle kept telling us it wasn't that special and that she needed to be back. And it took us 14 years, and within one day, I have 1 day left, we're here. So there you go. So congratulations. So it's interesting because when we moved our nursing and allied health programs over to St. Mary Corwin, this building was relatively empty. We had a couple of programs, and people said, what are you going to do? This is a state asset. You can't let it sit vacant. Well, within 2 years, I think, here we are, and we have another vibrant building full of great programs. We're very excited that our Law Academy is housed here, our Fire Science, our paramedic and EMT program is here. They've been the staple. Physical therapy assistant, and now cosmetology. And offshoots of that are automotive and just about anything else you can think of. So there is great opportunity within these walls to engage with students, to provide them with a great academic experience, and put them back into the workforce as highly skilled, highly competent individuals. And that's what I know our chambers are looking for, that's what our business partners are looking for, and that's what PCC is all about. So again, it's wonderful to see all of you here today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you for believing in the role and mission of Pueblo Community College, always coming to help us celebrate, always stepping up when we need help and support, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Before we actually cut the ribbon, I also wanted to welcome our new president, starting next week, Dr. Chado Hazelbaker in the corner. So I don't know if I should introduce you or not, but welcome, welcome. We're excited to have him here, and this is a great moment for all of us. So with that, would Ron and Michelle, Patty and Darian, and a couple of others, I think, Michelle, you had, and Dean Miller, come on up and cut the ribbon. Oh, I'm sorry, before you do that, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. Before we cut the ribbon, I want the chambers to say a few marks. Sorry about that, you guys. I did that last time we had that too. I swear I want to jump over the top, you guys, so I'm sorry about it. Let's start with Dennis Carey. If you'll come on up, Dennis, he's the board chair of the Pueblo Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you. You know, a big, huge congratulations. In business and in life, we tend to go full circle. So sometimes we let our children go off to college, or we start something new in our businesses. We plan it, we organize it, we implement, we try to control it. And during that phase, we find out, well, maybe we better bring it back home. So a big congratulations on putting it out there for a while, taking it down the fairway, down the business community, and then bringing it back home to where it really belongs. I was talking to Ava, one of her family members, right? Went to cosmetology school here, over there. And again, a great big shout out to Patty and this college. This is a true asset to our business community. What you do here helps create our futures in business. And the training and the education and all the things that you do to put the people and put your students into our business community, that's what we need. And we as business people know when they're coming out of PCC, they've got it together. So again, on behalf of the Greater Pueblo Chamber Board of Directors, our staff, and all of our members, congratulations to Patty, congratulations to you for coming, and it's Michelle, I'm sorry. Now you can put this up on your window, super glue it on, so it never leaves. Okay?
Thank you so much.
And again, I'd also like to recognize and welcome our new president. So, Dr. Ochano, thank you so much.
I'd invite up Noah Comerford. He's the CEO and president of the Latino Chamber.
Good morning. Thank you all for having us. On behalf of our board, staff, and the organization as a whole, I'd like to present you with a celebratory ribbon-cutting key. And as Dr. Urjavik said earlier, she did say a couple months ago this would be the last time we would do this. I didn't believe her. I don't think anyone else did either. And we haven't necessarily been keeping track, but I think that PCC has set our record for most ribbon cuttings in a year. And as much as that sounds as a joke, that's an awesome achievement. And that's really just a testament to how special Pueblo Community College is to have programs like this, diversity, growth, assets like Einstein Bagel, KDZA Radio, awesome staff that truly cares about Pueblo. So congratulations, you guys certainly deserve this, and we're always here to help. And before I pass it off, to the next speaker, but before I get emotional, I want to give you a farewell gift on behalf of the Latino Chamber, just for all your great work. Anytime I've ever sent a request over email, phone call, Dr. Rajavik has always been there. So enjoy retirement, and we're always here to help. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all the chambers. And I want to, there's one more, and never last, or at least by any means, is Sam Hardcastle. She's the executive director of the Pueblo West Chamber. Thank you.
Who needs a haircut? I don't really have anything to add to the beautiful words that have been said already. I haven't been around at the Pueblo Chamber very long, but Dr. Rajavik, your impact and your leadership is apparent. So congratulations on a job amazingly done. And congratulations on a vision revealed and a goal met. I mean, if you want to use these for trims, I'll let you borrow them. Thank you. And then also, we heard that you have a salty side. And that you like salty snacks. So on behalf of the Pueblo West Chamber, we'd like to give you a little gift basket of snacks to have as you relax.
These will last like 3 days. Maybe.
That's okay, as long as they serve the function. So again, big round of applause for this achievement. Congratulations.